Mario games have been setting records since 1983, but Nintendo's only venture into film was plagued with rewrites, injury, and drinking on set. Stick around while we discuss another cosmic disaster, Super Mario Bros., the movie.
And welcome. Welcome to the Cosmic Disaster Show, where we love to love the things we love to hate. I'll figure out everything eventually.
Did you say the moob?
The moob? Who said that?
Oh. At the end, it was movie, right?
Yeah, it was cut off a little bit, but we'll
okay.
fix it in post. Hey, welcome to the Cosmic Disaster Show, everyone. I'm Tommy D. And joining us from around the globe are the rest of the Disastronauts. Are we using that or no? No, we don't like that.
You are tonight, apparently.
No.
I know no one likes that. Anyway, so
Three of us are in Cleveland.
let's come on, the illusion from around the globe. Joining us here in studio.
Space.
Yes, your awesome shower curtain. I love it. All right, Radio Beesh.
What's up?
How's it going?
Hello, everyone. It's going great.
Good,
It's
thanks.
a disaster, like always.
Yeah, no shit. Jake Wellen.
Hello. Thank you for being a friend, everyone.
I think she was just trying to show her boobs.
Oh my God.
No, I held it out.
Our podcast
Fair.
listeners
Fair.
won't be able to benefit, so we'll have to make sure that we make that the thumbnail or something.
Oh, man.
And from the Outer Rim territory of Boston, it's Daddy Louie.
Hello, children.
And it looks like you've got a belt there. What belt is that?
Yes. So I like showing off my toys since I have so many of them.
Yeah.
And one of my newest toys is this replica championship belt. And it just feels so good on my shoulder.
That's pretty impressive.
You should get an outfit and wear it for us.
Yeah.
You know, I may just do that,
Next
actually.
week is our wrestling episode.
I think
Next
you
week's the
should-
wrestling episode. That's
Oh,
You
is
should
it?
totally
Oh,
do
well,
that.
then I'll just put this over here. That's not the toy I wanted to show you today.
Oh, there's a
Yikes.
personal toy.
Oh, well, we'll get into that later. So this week, of course, we are talking about the cosmic disaster that is the 1993 classic Super Mario Brothers. A favorite of all of ours, of course. So Jackie's going to walk us through exactly why it was such a cosmic disaster. But stick around because we're going to be recasting this film. And we're going to be using your suggestions to do that. So we posed this question to our Facebook and Instagram followers, and we asked, if you had the opportunity to recast Super Mario Brothers, who would you put in these iconic positions? It's just that kind of day. All right, Jackie, take it away.
Right around 1990, Nintendo was on top of the world. They had already released the Game Boy, which was the first handheld video game console with interchangeable cartridges. They had a magazine in circulation, stores within a store carrying their official merchandise, Super Nintendo, and the first Nintendo World Championship. Obviously, the next logical step was the very first live-action film adaptation of a video game the world had ever seen. What could possibly go wrong? Well, they went through several scripts and even a few directors, landing on a darker, Tim Burton-like approach with husband and wife creators Rocky Morton and Annabelle Jankel. Even the screenwriters that these directors liked were fired by producers for not being more family-friendly and having too many special effects for the budget. Unfortunately, no one told the set builder, who was actually best known for his work on Blade Runner, or the actors, for that matter. They walked onto a set for a movie that they did not sign up for. Everything spiraled so far out of control that even the directors nearly left. And maybe they should have. Other screenwriters came and went before hiring back Parker Bennett and Terry Ruhnke to do rewrites on set during filming. Richard Edson and Fisher Stevens, who played Spike and Iggy, got so tired of being handed new lines moments before the cameras rolled that they completely improvised all of their scenes. Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo admittedly drank heavily every day before filming and continued between takes. Maybe it should have occurred to someone not to let Leguizamo drive his fellow actor in the plumber van. Hoskins ended up with a broken finger and a cast painted to look like a hand for the rest of filming. Not only that, but a stuntman ended up with his crotch on fire, an engineer was nearly electrocuted, and there were actual live strippers hired to dance in the club scene. Even though this was not the Super Mario movie fans wanted, and it completely flopped in the box office, Nintendo created creatures that turned the heads of even Jurassic Park producers, and they pioneered new digital visual effects software, which is now an industry standard.
That just cut right off, didn't it?
I feel like I talk 10 times slower when I listen to it there than when I record it.
That's
I
right.
thought I was talking really fast. It
I
lasted forever.
didn't know half of that stuff, but to be totally honest, I think that's the movie we all wanted.
I don't think so.
You had me at strippers. I mean, you had me at strippers.
That's the thing. That's what they were going for. They were going for a darker, like more adult version of Mario, and then
Add strippers, that'll do it.
Disney- No, but then Disney bought the like releasing rights, and they were like, "Oh no!" And then they made them rewrite the script, and they
Yep.
had already built this dark set, and then they were like, "This doesn't make any sense." And the actors signed up for the dark thing, not the kid-friendly thing, and like just everybody was miserable, and it didn't make any sense, and there
I
was
read some of
mucus
the-
everywhere. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Radio Beach.
I read somewhere that, or I read on one of the articles that it was, they wanted to do it more like a Wizard of Oz, feel. Because
One
they
of the scripts was, yeah.
Yeah, because they go into a new, which I think that would have been fine, kid friendly, but I guess it costs too much money to do all those and hire all the actors to do all the stuff. So I just feel bad. They were drunk all the time.
All the time.
So it's a video game movie. There's little dinosaurs, strippers, and everyone's drunk.
Yes. Sounds
So
like a day at our house.
it should have been right. It should have been National Lampoon's Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah. But they decided it's actually the prequel to
Louis,
Mario.
Louis, how old were you when this movie came out? This was 1993. So you were what, 10 years old, 12 years old? You were 10. And did you see this thing in theaters?
Did he just say he was 10?
I don't remember if I was 10. Yeah. I don't remember if I saw it in theaters, but I definitely saw it when it, either came out on home video or maybe I did go to the theaters. It doesn't resonate with me as one of the times I went to it's not like Star Wars where it's like, oh, I remember the first time I saw Star Wars in theaters or the first time I saw The Neverending Story or Mortal Kombat for that matter.
Well, clearly you had to
remember
block
if I
this
went
shit out.
He did block it out.
Like the trauma was very real. So, all right. So, were you a Mario fan in your youth? Were you a Nintendo guy?
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
So think now. Maybe you don't remember exactly, the way you felt at the time, but 10-year-old Daddy Louie, or young. Well, not Daddy Louie, just little Louie, little Louie. A Mario fan seeing this movie.
I liked it.
Of course
I
he
mean,
did. It's so horrible.
But I like corny movies like that, like.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
I guess I can't say
the
shit 'cause I didn't see
animation,
it.
the animation, like the animatronics of like the what are they called? The Koopa Troopers.
Koopa Troopers, yeah.
The Koopa Troopers.
Goombas.
Goombas.
They're
Yeah.
Goombas.
Goombas, yes. So
You
the
call
Goombas, they
yourself
had.
a Mario
I remember. So
fan.
I haven't seen this. So it obviously resonated with me in some way because I have not seen this movie since then. Right? I have not watched it in 20 plus years, but I still remember like the Goombas, giant bodied monster things with little bitty heads in the middle. And I remember there was a scene where they were like, I don't remember if they were like on an elevator or
Yeah, an
something like
elevator.
that. And Luigi and Mario are behind them and they need to get past them. So that with the elevator music, they like grab their hips and start making them sway back and forth so that, and then next thing you know, all of these Goombas, giant bodied things with these little bitty heads, are just rocking back and forth. And then they go around. And I remember that. I remember it like it was yesterday.
And you look at
But I've seen the movie like one time when I was like 10.
But look at the special effects, look at the makeup, look at the sets. I mean, if you were to just watch the movie with the volume turned down, you know, or maybe, you know,
You'd think it was like Blade Runner,
Right.
like, you know.
exactly, get the
That's
Blade
who did
Runner
the
soundtrack.
set.
Right. And that's what really amazed me about this film is the fact that there was so much going for it. You know, you had all the right people working on it. You know, John Leguizamo was relatively well. I mean, you had all the right people working on it. They just maybe weren't all talking to each other, and they maybe weren't all in the right positions that they should have been in. But John Leguizamo, up and coming, you know, superstar. I mean, he wasn't huge at this time, not yet, but he was definitely up and coming. You know, Bob, you had Dennis fucking Hopper. I mean, there's some heavyweights on this set.
Only regret of his career.
Yeah. And he's had some stinkers. He's done some pretty weird fucking shit. But, you know, and again, the set designer for Blade Runner, which is one of my favorite movies, you know, of all time. And, you know, of course, Nintendo. You've got the power of Nintendo, the name, the brand backing this. How could it possibly fail? But it did.
So I think the biggest thing is if you watch the movie and don't try to compare it to Mario, it's a coherent movie. It's not bad. It's kind of funny. It's kind of cheesy. It's like regular
90s.
early 90s movie. But the fact is the audience was looking for the video game. They were looking for Mario.
Right.
And it's not that. I mean, do you remember why the Goombas are the way they are, Louis? I mean, I know you were...
No, I just remember giant bodies and little heads. Little bitty heads.
It's basically a sci-fi movie. Like it's a prequel to Mario World, the Dinosaur Land, whatever, where there's like an alternate universe and these people evolved from dinosaurs instead of from mammals. The Goombas are people that they de-evolved back to their they de-evolved their head back to their like reptilian state.
But kept the human body.
So you're saying from the neck down they're human, and from the head up they're dinosaurs?
Yeah, so they like shrunk their brain and de-evolved them and turned them back into a reptile.
So I was just looking at pictures, and it's so bad.
But it's so good.
It really is.
It's so
horrible.
good. You know, and like, you know, Jackie, like you had said in you know, your little featurette, you know, look at, you know, the quality of some of the digital effects, especially at that time in film history. You know, look at...
They were the first to use that.
And look at the little dinosaur. Was that Yoshi? That wasn't Yoshi.
That was Yoshi.
Yeah, that was Yoshi.
Yeah.
So Yoshi looked badass. I agree. You know, like you say, Yoshi looked like it could have just escaped from Jurassic Park. You know. So, and now there's word of the new animated film that is scheduled for 2022, I believe. Is that correct?
Yes.
And it's going to be animated, which I am disappointed in. I was really hoping that it would be live action.
Well, after that stinker, then maybe they don't want.
I mean, they have not done another. Nintendo has not done another video game movie since. And Louis, I was like, but Louis wanted me to clarify because I was saying like, no, it's the only one. He's like, what about Pokemon?
Pokemon does own.
Nintendo
owns a third of the company.
A third of it, but
Sure.
any of their wholly owned things, they have never ever done a movie since. They didn't badmouth the movie, but they just Like, nah,
I want a Zelda movie. I want a live action Zelda movie.
Oh,
that would be awesome.
Come on. Well, would it?
Yeah,
would it be awesome?
Well,
If it was
I
done
want
well.
a Netflix TV show, a la The Witcher, but set in the not. It doesn't have to be rated R like The Witcher, but I'm
Like,
saying like that production quality. I want a production quality Zelda show.
Toss a coin to your Zelda. Oh, Valley
Yeah,
of
Link.
Hyrule. Oh, Valley of Hyrule.
I mean, how
Whoa.
badass would that be?
I think it would be pretty.
That would be
cool.
totally badass.
I love Zelda.
And there's so much lore and history there.
Oh God.
There is.
And again, this has got velvet on it.
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, this bottle of wine that I'm drinking because it's heart healthy. It's
You're
velvet.
supposed to have a glass.
There's
Yeah,
glasses.
a glass.
There's a glass.
A glass is
He's
healthy.
drinking the whole
A whole
bottle.
bottle.
This is
not
glass.
healthy.
Anyway,
That is not.
but I think Zelda, a Legend of Zelda TV series. Louis, I agree with you 100%. I think a Netflix series would be great. It writes itself. You just need to get the right people involved. I mean, hell, get the same people that are doing The Witcher. Get them involved with this.
hey, couldn't the I know we're talking about Mario, but couldn't the what is it? The king on Game of Thrones, the young boy Joffrey.
Joffrey?
Oh,
He could be
Joffrey,
Zelda, or he
No.
could be Link.
Link? No, absolutely not.
Why not?
No.
because we hate him too much.
Yeah, we hate him
Yeah.
too much.
That
we can't.
boy has ruined his career
Yeah.
by playing the part of Joffrey.
Yeah,
He'll-
with
No.
one,
I hope they
one
paid him a
role,
lot of money.
because that's the
'Cause his
only
career's
role
over.
he's ever
'Cause
gonna
that's
get
it.
for real.
Okay,
No,
he
it's
didn't. It's
true.
not really him.
So I think we definitely need to, far be it for me to keep things on track, but I think we need to do a Zelda episode. We'll talk about the worst
All right, sorry.
Zelda iteration because I want to cast.
There's none.
I want to cast. They'll know there is
Which one?
Legend of Zelda 2, but
Oh yeah, that's bad.
awful. I would argue Majora's Mask, but anyway, people love that one. I don't. Majora's Mask. bleh. Anyway,
I'm not saying it's the best, but it's not horrible.
I think Legend of Zelda 2 is probably by far the worst of the franchise. I want to cast the Zelda film. I think that would be a lot of fun to do. Louis, I think we should take your lead on that and say if we do it as a bit of a darker Netflix series, maybe not rated R necessarily. Right. However, there were the water people. What are they called?
Oh my God. I'm playing it now too, and I can't remember.
I can't remember. But anyway, they're half naked, like most of the time. So maybe a little bit of nudity, but it's a Nintendo property, so I doubt that there will be anything. No. Maybe PG-13-ish.
PG-13 nudity.
Sure. But when we're talking about
the Zora.
The Zora. There you go. So when we're talking about
Little side
boob, when we're talking about recasting, let's recast this Super Mario Brothers movie. But first, we asked you, the viewers, the listeners, to give us your thoughts on this. And so we want to hear what your casting suggestions are. All right. Who do we got? Louis?
So over on Instagram, we had Carl MacGyver said Bruce Willis and Ryan Reynolds. With Bruce as Mario and Ryan Reynolds as Luigi.
I'm here for it.
In one of the versions of the screenplays, Bruce Willis was supposed to have a cameo in the original Mario movie. He was supposed to be crawling through the ducts of Koopa's castle.
You know what? I don't know about.
That was the action version.
I could see Bruce Willis as Bowser, but I don't know about Mario. I think he's almost.
I'm gonna need the Rock to play Bowser.
Yeah.
Really?
Do you know who was almost Bowser in the original one?
Who?
They were in talks with Michael Keaton and Arnold Schwarzenegger to play Bowser.
I saw that.
What the hell?
Schwarzenegger, I think, would have made a better Bowser than
Anthony Hopkins.
I like Dennis Hopper a lot.
I wouldn't say Anthony Hopkins. Dennis Hopper.
I like Dennis Hopper a lot, but that was not his role, man.
No, but he nailed it though. I mean, he nailed it. He's just he cannot make a bad move. Well, He cannot portray a bad role. We'll just say that. He's good in everything he does. But oh man, Cheech Marin, he was approached to be Mario.
Yeah, you said you found that. I did not see that. In
there
any
is
of the articles.
there is an article online. I will pull it up to reference it right now. Cheech was almost Mario in the Super. This is an old article on MovieWeb, movieweb.com. They are not sponsoring or paying us, but they can if they'd like later on. But yeah, comedian Cheech, he spoke with them and he said that he was approached to be Mario in the Mario Brothers film, but he turned it down.
What if Chong was Luigi?
Right. Cheech and Chong
Right. That would
as
have
Mario
been
and Luigi.
awesome. That would have
Done. And then
they just would have been high, not drunk on the
there you go. And then have Ed Asner as Bowser.
Random.
And you know, Tom Hanks, did you guys read that? That Tom Hanks
he was-
actually signed up for it?
And they got
fired him. They
Yep.
fired him because he wasn't doing well in the box offices. And
Well, it said he was deemed a risk as he had just
Yeah.
come out of a string of flops.
no, they didn't think that Tom Hanks was likable enough,
Yeah.
and they
And look at him now.
and they
How
no,
is
Now
that
he's
but
playing
also,
Mr. Frickin' Rogers.
No,
The most likable man in the world.
Right.
But they also didn't think he could do serious. Like if they went dark, they didn't think he could do serious. And so they fired him. And right after that, he did Philadelphia and won an Oscar.
Yeah.
So no, who else? So
That's
that was
crazy.
Louis.
It's
That
probably
was
good
from.
he didn't do it.
It would have ruined his career.
Yeah, it would have ruined his career.
It was. It
Yeah.
would have ruined his career. So Louis, you had some of our Instagram followers.
Yep.
Who had Facebook?
I've got Facebook.
Okay.
So we've got Alexander, who says Danny DeVito as Mario, Joe Pesci as Luigi, and John Goodman as Bowser.
Oh,
I like
Goodman
the
is
John
Bowser.
Goodman one.
I mean,
Yeah.
I know he's old, but
I mean, they all are.
you put the suit on.
I don't know about Pesci as Luigi.
I think that would
No.
be hilarious. It would be so funny.
See, I would rather see if you're going to do that,
Yeah.
have Robert De Niro as Mario, and then
yeah,
and then
no.
Joe
And then Joe
Pesci
Pesci.
as Luigi,
I think that would
But
it would be funny.
or just recast it with everyone from Goodfellas. Just get the entire Goodfellas cast.
Oh my God.
And recast Mario with the cast. So you've got maybe Ray Liotta. So
he could be Luigi.
Ray Liotta as Luigi, and
Yeah.
then De Niro as Mario.
Oh my God.
That would be good shit. That would be good shit. Who else? Who else we got from Facebook?
I got Chris Wood,
Mm-hmm.
and it's Mark Wahlberg and Dwayne Johnson. So The Rock.
But wait, who's playing who?
He didn't put it.
He didn't put it.
I'm assuming Mark is gonna do
Luigi.
Well, I don't know. He didn't put anything. So
Yeah.
The movie completely changes when you flip their roles around.
it does. If you put The Rock as Mario,
But then imagine The Rock as Luigi.
Oh God.
No,
He
it
could-
couldn't.
No,
Luigi.
he would have been Bowser.
Yeah, I get it. But no, what about all right, who else? Who else do we have from Facebook?
that's actually it. Somebody else posted, but it wasn't about. It's not about that.
I thought we had a
Yeah.
couple more. I thought we had.
I commented.
You did.
Well, I said that Danny DeVito was actually approached to be Mario, and they actually asked him to direct and play Mario, and he turned it down.
I thought we
For some
had.
reason, some of these are filtered. I can't see them all.
What?
I don't know.
Oh, it might be the way that you've got everything. So we've got.
So
So let's see. We've got Tyr Bjorn. He also commented.
he commented, but he didn't send. He didn't say like. He said he loved the movie.
Mm-hmm.
If you could recast the new live action, who would you pick? So he
He didn't get back to us on that.
no, he didn't get back to us.
All right.
So,
So sorry, Tyr Bjorn. But
thanks for commenting.
yeah, thank you for commenting, Alexander. Thank you for commenting. That That's good stuff. And who else did we
Yeah, I
have?
like the John Goodman one. I like that one.
Yeah.
And Danny DeVito obviously would be great, but he didn't want to do it.
And we had Carl from over on Instagram, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So Alexander, Carl, thank you guys for commenting. Your prizes are in the mail.
And Chris Wood.
And Chris Wood, yes, Chris Wood. Thank you guys so much. We're gonna go ahead and send your prizes out in the mail as soon as we figure out what those prizes are.
They'll be addressed to current resident.
Yes. So
So
because
that next time you get one, that's from us.
yep, it won't be a bill. It won't be a bill.
No,
At
it'll
all.
be that you're approved for a new loan.
So
Or you could save money on your car insurance.
by switching to Circle of Nerds.
There you go.
Okay, so now we talked about the fellas, but what about the ladies? What about Princess Peach? Who's Princess Peach in all of this?
I'm going to say Cardi B.
Well, I'm going to say Megan Thee Stallion then, if we're going to go that route.
Oh my God.
Why not?
That would be hilarious.
That WAP, right? That wet ass pussy.
Whoop.
Such a good video. Such a good song.
People are hating on it. Like people we know, but I'm not going to mention them. But anyway.
I don't even know what you just said. So
All right, so Louis, I'll just put it to you like this: if you like, thick, foul-mouthed luscious women of color, just go online and look up.
Or Puerto Rican or Cuban. I think she's Cuban.
Women of that's
Yeah,
women.
that's-
You're a woman of color.
A
You're
little
Puerto
bit.
Rican. Louis is a woman, a man of color. He's Puerto Rican as well. But yeah, it's a song called it's WAP, which stands for Wet Ass Pussy. But in the censored video, it's Wet and Gushy.
Wet and gushy.
Wet
Yep.
and Gushy. So there's a line in there from Cardi B. She said he's got a beard and I want to wet it. Cardi B, I know you listen to the show. I know you watch it on YouTube. Cardi, I'm here for that.
Man.
She was just live today. I was watching her today. So
But to be totally honest, I mean, if I had to choose between Cardi and Meg,
It'd
I
be
think
Meg?
It's Megan Thee Stallion. For
I
sure.
love Cardi though. She's hilarious.
She's hilarious. She's crazy. She's absolutely
I
crazy.
love it.
I don't know how we got on this,
Oh,
but
sorry. Because I said she'd be Princess Peach.
so yeah. So Princess Peach. Who else? Princess Peach. Before we wrap up, Princess Peach. Who do you think?
I didn't have I have the perfect Mario and Luigi that I picked out, but
Who?
Princess Peach,
Well,
Who do you got for Mario and
Um,
Luigi?
Jack Black and Zachary Levi.
Oh, Tenacious D.
Oh,
I love them.
I don't know about Zachary Levi. Maybe Paul Rudd is Luigi instead of Zach.
I love Paul Rudd.
I know
love
he's
both.
super.
I love
cute. Have
them
you
both.
seen him lately?
so-
Oh my God, he's a snack.
Yeah.
He's a goldfish.
So-
For real. I was like,
snack,
dang,
the
Paul.
snack that smiles back.
I think Jack Black would
What
make a
if-
really good Mario. Don't you think?
Yeah,
I think so.
I agree.
what if we completely change how, instead of doing like this adventure style Mario and Luigi, what if we do like grumpier old men style Mario and Luigi?
Let's
Get Jack
Danny DeVito
Lemmon
and
and
Joe
Walter
Pesci.
Matthau, and they're, grumpy
Niro.
old men who, have to, their glory days are over and they just have to deal with each other as neighbors, or maybe they're even roommates or whatever.
They're
And
brothers.
you do like this grumpy old men style comedy.
That's the
know?
Netflix series right there.
Oh
Done.
man.
Send it up, Louis.
There you go.
Type it up and send it in.
What about what's his name? Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory is Luigi.
Oh, he'd make a good Luigi.
He's tall and gangly and
Yeah, and
Jack Black.
no. Oh my God, I just watched all of Big Bang Theory and I can't remember.
Such a horrible show.
I love that show.
Johnny Galecki.
Yes.
As Mario and Luigi.
Yeah, they would make a good Mario and Luigi. Actually,
I don't know that he could pull off. I don't know that he has a big. I don't know that he has a big enough presence for
No,
Mario.
I think he
Johnny
could.
Galecki.
Oh,
I think he could.
And then what's her name? Penny
Penny.
as
Penny
Peach.
could be Peach.
Sure. Why not?
You could really, do like a Friends version of I mean,
Of
I'm just
Mario,
saying.
like-
Huh?
So we could actually take a lot of stuff and use those characters to recast.
Right. And then you can make like Howard is Toad and the what's Raj is I don't know, Yoshi.
Raj would be Yoshi. He would be Yoshi straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up.
I think I picked a good I needed inspiration. So but for Peach, they're a little older maybe. I was thinking Heather Graham as an older Peach.
I've seen Heather Graham's Peach.
Oh Jesus.
Boogie
Or
Nights.
how about like
Wasn't she in
Oh
Boogie
my God.
Nights? Yeah.
Boogie
I
Nights.
haven't
She was-
seen
She was
that.
Roller Girl.
Roller Girl, she sure was. And
Or
her and her boobs were in Hangover.
God. See, I haven't seen these movies.
Oh,
I
that's
don't know.
right.
Yeah.
Well, she wasn't naked in that movie, though, was she?
Yeah,
In
her
The
boobies,
Hangover?
her boobies came out.
boobs.
Yeah, show some boob. But Roller Girl,
I just remember Roller. Now you want to talk about a movie I watched a lot as a teenager.
man, and she had no need to trim or anything. It was just that was actually a good movie. Boogie Nights was a
great
good movie.
movie.
Dirk Diggler.
Freaking
Dirk
Dirk
Diggler.
Diggler.
Fucking Mark Wahlberg, man.
So there we need to do maybe the worst of Mark Wahlberger.
Oh my God.
And then we should go to his restaurant and have his burgers.
I can't.
And
I can't
guess
think
where
of it.
you can do that? In
Right.
Boston.
And Cleveland,
and in
Ohio.
Cleveland.
Downtown Cleveland, Ohio.
Or you could drive to Boston and get it from the place where it started.
We're not doing that.
You're right.
No.
You're right. All right.
Or Amanda Seyfried.
She's another one I have a little bit of a crush on. What is it with me and blondes? I don't know.
I don't know because I'm not a blonde. So
No, but Amanda, she has this like, I don't know, she looks like an anime character to me. She's got
She
like
does.
the big eyes and
She has a cartoon face
She
and
does.
beautiful blonde hair.
She does. I watched Mamma Mia because she was in it.
You need to watch the second
She was
one.
in Mean Girls, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Did
she
you
the
say
one
you
who was
watched
all
Mamma
like,
Mia?
it's
When did
raining?
you watch that?
God, years
It's,
ago. when it first
there's
came out.
there's a 30% chance it's already raining.
I didn't
could-
like it. I did not like Mean Girls, and I feel bad because that was a Tina Fey film, and I love and worship the ground that Tina Fey walks on, but I did not like Mean Girls. But it wasn't written for me, so
Right.
It was
you know,
Right.
it was not written for me. All right, that's going to do it. Thank you, everyone, for joining us this week. Does anybody have anything before we wrap it up?
No.
No? All right, we're about to jump into the inner circle, and we are talking about what? Not everyone at once.
Mario.
Favorite Mario stuff. I don't know.
Louie, you need
Mario.
a little more enthusiasm, please. I mean,
Mario!
there we go.
It's me, Mario.
It's Mario. So we're going to be talking about the good side,
Okey-dokey.
the fun
Here we
stuff,
go.
but it's probably going to devolve into something else, as it always does. But our
That doesn't
RDO.
happen.
yes, Radio Beast, yes.
I did see a whole bunch of Luigi's in the Czech Republic when I went to Prague.
What?
Yeah, I have a picture somewhere, and it was like 4 or 5 Luigi's. They were just dressed up,
Just Luigi's.
walking down
You know,
the
like you do.
the Prague streets, and
The
it
Prague
was
streets.
kind of fucking awesome.
Well, you know, there is a thing that is done. It's global. I don't know how organized it is. I don't know a whole lot about it, but it is it's an actual Mario Kart race. Where people get little go-karts, they dress up like Mario characters.
Yeah.
And maybe
That's
was
fun.
Yeah.
That's really fun.
It looks really cool. And I know they do it in Europe. I know they do it here. I cannot remember. I'll look into it and maybe we can flash something on the screen.
Yeah, and I have to find the photos because
Yeah,
we took
find the
photos
photos
with them.
If you can get me some photos, I'll put those here on the show
I can't
as well.
remember.
That's okay. We'll get it. So yeah, we're about to jump into the inner circle. We're going to talk about all of the fun stuff that surrounds Mario, because there's a lot of really cool fun stuff, because Mario is just that universal guy that we all kind of love, especially if you're a Nintendo fan. So stick around for that if you are one of our Patroni. If you'd like to become a Patroni, that is very, very easy to do. If you've made it this far into the video or into the podcast, thank you very much for sticking around. We appreciate you and love you. So if you want to join us on the Inner Circle, just head on over to patreon.com/Circle of Nerds, and I'll put that right here. I'm trying to find where my finger goes. Right there. Okay. And all you have to do is just sign up. And your support really goes a long way to help us basically keep the lights on and keep improving the show and doing all that fun stuff. So if you're not a member of our inner circle, that's okay. You don't have to become a member. You can still get all this great content for free. But if you'd like to join us in the inner circle, by all means, please do. We're going to start doing production meetings with our patroni so we can get live feedback from them. We're going to be doing some movie nights, some game nights, things like that. That is all exclusive content.
Wow. That's for the inner circle.
Exclusive content.
You guys, what if like we put our faces on my shirt and then covered up friend and put thank you for being a Patreon, and these are our we could be the Golden Girls.
All right, done.
That's a really good idea.
Thank you for being a patroni.
Jackie, write that down.
That's another t-shirt. That's a t-shirt.
That's a t-shirt. Write that
That's
down.
a t-shirt. All right. So again, thank you guys so much for listening, watching, hanging out, wherever you're doing this. We appreciate you. We really, really do. Whether you're giving us money or not, it doesn't matter. You know, you're here, you're clicking through all this, maybe. I don't know. We just looked at our analytics on YouTube and it ain't great. But if you're listening to the podcast,
at the end.
Yeah, no one's here now, so we can talk about whatever. But anyway, thank you very much. Patroni, stick around. We are about to dive into our favorite Mario thing. So for all of us here at the Cosmic Disaster Show, always remember, if no one does anything nice for you, that wine's kicking in. If no one does anything nice for you, do something nice to yourself, and we'll see you next week. We love you guys. Bye.
Look how red his cheeks are.
Rosie, it's heart healthy.
Not a whole bottle.
It's pronounced rosé.
It's heart healthy.
Rosé.
All right, we're out. Bye.
Bye.